Hi, welcome back to Luna Rosa Ranch. Today I am riding Chili in the WDAA Western Dressage Intro Test 1. So I'm just going to talk about a few highlights as we go along, and it goes by pretty fast. Unfortunately, the Pivo didn't maintain track the whole time, so I had to cut the video in a couple pieces, but we'll talk about a few things. So here we're getting ready to turn on to center line, and we overshoot it a little bit. So you can see we swing wide. We need to just tighten up, be better at, that's basically a 10-meter circle down there at that end, but no big deal. And then we swing a little, drift a little bit off center line as we go into our first left-hand turn. Now we're going to come down to about halfway down the arena to that letter. I know it's hard to see from the video, and do a half circle. So there we start the half circle. He's not super consistent in his headset or how he's carrying his head and the connection, but I'm not too worried about it at this stage in his life. Then we're going to go down to the next letter, and in between that letter and C, we are going to go down to a walk. So we have the range from M to C to get that done, and we did it about halfway and used the corner to get it done. Little bobble there, he thought he might be required to stop there, but he wasn't. Now we're going to come up to this letter and do a diagonal, so we're going to turn and cut straight across the arena to B at a free walk. So you can see I let out everything I had on the reins there. He stretched down right into it, which is awesome, and he actually breathes out. You can see his nose kind of quiver there. He did a nice sigh, deep breath, which is great, what you want to see at the free walk. Didn't quite make it up to the letter, at least from this angle it doesn't look like it, but that's okay. And then Pivo lost us, then Pivo found us. We were halting there for 4 seconds, so you want to see nice immobility, and then we move on. And then you can see the other purple thing at the other end of the arena, that's A. So between A and the next letter, we have to pick up a jog. So I'm going to try to do it in the corner. Boop, right there, he picks up the jog. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to come down about halfway, do a half circle. Here we're starting that half circle to the right. Then we're going to come back down to the walk. Same thing, you get the range. So from that F to A, we have that range to come back down to the walk. Then when we get around to the next letter, we're going to cut across the arena in a diagonal just as before in the free walk. So I let the reins out and let him stretch his head and neck down. He doesn't really stretch his head and neck down too much this direction. It's okay, he's learning. He does go pretty straight though, which is nice. Then we take back up the reins, and then Pivo loses us again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get a human being to take me, it looks like, because just at the far end of the arena or in various places, Pivo just doesn't want to keep track. So over there we were halting for 4 seconds. And then Pivo will pick us back up as we track across and it sees the horse. Here we are. So now we have to pick up the jog in between C and the next letter. So right here we should pick up the trot, and then we have to do a diagonal the whole way across the arena from M to F, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And then we are going to turn back on center line. He had to poop. So we didn't cut it quite as wide that time, so that's good. And then at X, we're supposed to come down to a walk. Fairly straight, not perfectly straight. And then at G, which is right up here in between the letters, we're going to do a halt. Not quite straight, but it's okay. It was a great job for his first time. Super proud of him. And we'll just keep improving on that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll get a human being to tape us next time, and the camera problems won't be such a pain. The bestest boy.